Can make the 10, but his cue ball is going to be there for the 8 in the corner one way or the other.
Great shot.
Excellent shot.
Yeah, both players are definitely electing to break from that right side of the table. No action on the 10, though, that
No,
time.
it didn't. It got kicked. It got kicked out before it started moving there. Shane Mayo. Shane's got a whole wall between the 2, 3, 7, and 9. He may drop the one down table. Let's see. And put the cue ball behind that wall and send the 1 to the middle of the table. His only fear right now, does he have enough angle where he doesn't scratch on the side? Yeah, he got close to that, but has an excellent safety. Nice shot. Yeah. Cliff's going to like.
See it between that?
No, I don't know. I guess he can. Look at this. I guess he could see this full ball. If he can drive this one ball 2 rails, he'll have a nice safety right here. Well, he got very fortunate. He shot it into the balls, and he
looks like Shane can't see it from there.
No. Here's a nice little. If Shane wants to see how high he could get on the rail, if he can hit this ball, enough ball a little bit firm without scratching, he can actually play a safety on this ball.
The angle coming in here, that's the
he
crucial
needs to be
thing,
careful, because if he hits this too full on the right side, he can scratch. He wants to actually get. Look at this. Excellent shot. Excellent. He played safe. That was beautiful. A little bit dangerous.
Sure was. Good speed.
But he had to hit that thin enough.
Forcing Cliff to play a rail first shot now?
Well, he hooked, yeah. But he's also going to draw his cue ball, so his cue ball stays down table, trying to send the 1 up table. Let's see if he can hit this ball, yeah? He's like to go right at it. Excellent shot. Nice shot. Set the cue ball up table. Shane can see this ball. He can actually play safe off of this ball. He had enough ball, and then again, there's that. He hit that ball, got fortunate, got a wall of balls, but does he have a window again?
Again, I think
Look
you
at
can
this.
See that gap right through this.
Shane's made some nice. Yeah, he's made some nice safety, but Cliff's getting fortunate with the wall.
Might even be able to make this ball here.
Oh yes, look at
Sure
this.
can.
Excellent shot.
Pretty good on the 2.
Pretty good on the 2. Again, he needs to be careful now. All he needs to do is cinch the 2. He cannot touch any balls. It is a foul, so he needs to be extra careful here. All he wants to do is pocket this ball, come back to the middle of the table. Nice and easy stroke. Excellent shot. Could have came out a little further, but he had to be careful. All he wants to do now is pocket this ball and just bring it to the right side of the 6. Nice and easy. Nothing fancy. Excellent. Play the 4. 4 in the corner. 5 in the same corner. Now he needs to find a pocket for the 6. Where he wants to play the 6 to get on the 7. That's going to be the whole key to this game, because every layout here is nice.
Where do you think he's going to play that 6 ball?
Well, I would have played it up in the corner. Same
corner?
Yeah, because this allows him to go down and play the 7 and with a free shot up in the corner where he can play the 8. Perfect. Nice. Now all he's going to do is hit this ball nice and smooth, pull this ball underneath the 9, play the 8 in the side, draw back and play the 9 in the side. Now see, he elected to draw back, so he's gonna continue to draw. I would have stayed there and liked to go on 3 rails and played the 10 in the corner myself with a natural follow, but he's all right. He's an excellent shot maker, an excellent player. Well, since just to come back a little bit to draw this ball back and play the 10 ball in the corner. Nice shot.
Yeah, sometimes these top players will play the same shot maybe a little differently. Huh? Their personality comes out in the way they...
Well, the whole main thing is to get out. No matter how you do it, just get out, make the shot.
And in this case, tying it up to 5-5.
We got a new ball game. 5-5. This is an excellent match. Excellent safety plays. Look
Great
at this
break
break.
again.
Nice break. He doesn't seem to...
A lot of pop on the cue ball.
Yeah, he doesn't seem to put all his force into the ball, but he gets great action. I like his action.
I thought he'd get that 2 there at the end, but he didn't go for him.
No. Unfortunately, it's very difficult to make balls on a 10-ball break. Cliff needs to be very careful here how he elects to play. The 2's in the corner, but he can get hooked very easy. He can put this ball in the corner, or he can come out with 2 rails to the side pocket. Be careful. Yeah, he's all right. Fine shot. 3 balls there on the rail. Now, he does want to get straight in on the 3 because he has work to do here. So he's going to bounce up high, and he has to come back 2 rails. He's going to draw this ball 2 rails and play the 4 in the corner. All right. He's drawing his cue ball a little bit further than he wanted to draw it. He still has a shot. Well, no, because see, if he plays it in this corner, he doesn't have a shot. But if he back cuts this, hits the 10, and excellent shot. The 10 ball held his cue ball enough to where he's back in line. All he has to do is cinch this ball, come back to the middle of the table, play the 6 ball, draw down for the 7 in the side. With just a slight angle, he's checking the angle on the 7, so he has a little slight angle on the 7 ball to just float down to play the 9 in the corner. Excellent shot. See, he's got a little bit of angle. This is called staying on the right side of the position, so he's got a natural angle. Float right down. He put a little bit of right-hand English to kill the cue ball. Again, he got straight in. He's going to elect to draw this with low right-hand English. Probably draw it back. He just wants to get to the center of the table. It'll be okay. If he's too straight, if he has a little angle, he can go forward, hit this with low right-hand English, low right hand, spin it back to the table and towards the 10. Excellent. And he's fine. Excellent shot.
And here we go. It's 6-5.
6-5. Cliff's playing well. He looks confident. He's pocketing balls excellent. He's working his way around the table, and let's see if he gets his break working. Look at that 10 ball. Again in the same pocket. You know, that's an excellent rule, where that 10 does not count going in on the break. Because when you have a table now that's actually favoring the 10 ball going to one side of the table, it's really unfair. But by spotting it back up, it makes it fair.
It sure is. That adds the skill back to the game, doesn't it, John?
Yeah.
Takes away a bit of the luck factor.
A little bit of the luck factor. Now, Cliff elected to push out here, but I don't know if he's left him Shane a shot where he can play this ball and get position on the 2. If not, it's a 2-way shot where if he misses it would have been safe.
He sure could make it.
I don't know. He made that look... That was awful easy.
And perfect on the 2.
Perfect on the 2. He's just going to stop his cue ball right there. He's going to pocket the 3 ball. The 4 ball's right there. His only thing now is where does he want to get on the 4 to pull back to play the 5? Because you really don't want to shoot combinations if you don't have to. So he has an angle. He can elect to either just make the ball and play the combination or draw the cue ball back to play the 5
in the side,
in the side pocket. Yes, he wanted to come down a little further than what he did, but he could spin this cue ball, hit this ball.
You're going to go forward here and spin out?
Well, he's got an option, yeah. He could forward with a lot of right-hand English, which he did. But you see the table's playing fast, and it's sliding. That's why the cue ball draw is excellent. They're getting good draw on the cue ball because the table's fast, and it actually reacts better to draw than the follow. You could see the spin really didn't take. It slides.
And not an easy shot here. Jacked up, and he's got to cut.
Be careful. He just needs to pocket the ball. All he has to do is make the ball positions natural. Excellent shot. Excellent stroke. Now he's just going to follow. A little bit of English. Perfect. Get straight. He could stop. Play the 9 on the side if he elected. He followed the ball. Play the 9 in the corner. and play the 10 in the corner. Again, he's checking his angles. Now you can actually just, he's laid perfect. He's laying perfect. Just make the 9 in the corner and just a little bit of spin just to throw the 9, which he did, and stop his cue ball on the dime. Excellent play. Very nice. 6-6.